That's all.
But it looks bad for them, but not as bad as it looks for the New York, just for the state of New York when it comes to football. Because as we transition to the NFL, because
Mm.
you know what, there's a lot to say about the Giants. So I want to talk about the Jets first.
First of all, shout out to that small portion of Buffalo. Y'all doing just fine.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I should have said New York City. I should have said New York City. Buffalo, you're doing great. You're doing great, Buffalo.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Actually, don't keep doing what you're doing. I need Lamar to get I need him to get a ring this year. So
hey man, bro, they beat the Chiefs, bro. Let them have a week, man. Let them bask in glory for a week, man. They defeated
the Black Magic, the Patrick Mahomes Devil Magic. They defeated it, so I'm grateful for that.
I'll get back to them like post Thanksgiving. Let them have their little run.
Yeah,
it was getting out of hand for a second.
But the New York Jets are horrible. Aaron Rodgers, I don't remember what exactly the winning percentage was, but it's worse than the Jets have had with Sam Darnold and Zach Wilson, which makes me laugh a whole lot because he's worse than both of them. But it also came out that owner Woody Johnson wanted to bench Aaron Rodgers in favor of their backup Tyrod Taylor, and it eventually got overruled by the coaching staff, the Robert Saleh coaching staff, I believe, because they were like, "What?" Because the coach, they're just like, "We spent all this money on Aaron Rodgers. What are we doing?" And then before we pressed record, a new report came out saying that it appears increasingly likely that the Jets will place Aaron Rodgers on injured reserve or bench him over the next few weeks. And it's also a possibility that the Jets will simply cut Rodgers midseason. And Rodgers, he still wants to play in 2025, just not for the Jets. Like, buddy, I'm not sure you're going to have the opportunity to play in 2025.
I wouldn't say that.
Or if teams are smart, he wouldn't have the opportunity. But we know teams are
not smart. That's the problem. That's the problem with all of this, Jax. If people were thinking like you and me, he would have been retired 2 years ago. When that Achilles popped,
he should have been like, you know what, this is not even me.
That would have been his last NFL down as a quarterback. Pick up a clipboard or something. But you know that's not how the game goes.
Yeah.
It's not how the game goes. And when we talk about the Jets, yes, they've been a fucking dumpster fire, my nigga. It's gotten so bad. They call that nigga Ahmad Gardner.
Ahmad Gardner. They don't. His name is not Sauce no more. His name is Ahmad. He goes by Ahmad, his government name, until we can figure something out. Because you saw that video where the reporters, they had asked him about their new head coach. What's his name? It's already you, like Albright or Albright. I'm not sure. It's one of them foreign names or whatever. One of them white people foreign names. But he held like a team meeting and he played like videos trying to teach them how to tackle. And like reporters, they found that out and they asked Ahmad about it, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't really like that because we're professional athletes. We know how to tackle." And then the following game, he missed the tackles horribly. He missed a tackle and they end up scoring because of it. And it's just like, bro, the jokes write themselves at this point.
Like, nigga, shut up. Shut the hell up. My goodness. It like, man, when it comes to the Jets, bro, I knew they was bad.
They've all like the Jets were only good those few years with Mark Sanchez. That's it.
And people talk about him as a quarterback. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
man. Like, if we really had to line this up, low key, that's how many quarterbacks is Mark Sanchez, and
Tim Tebow was a quarterback for them.
Did he get real play though? I mean, like he alternated, but like, did he have like a full season where like he was?
I don't think he started for a full season.
I felt like they treated that nigga. I just feel like they treated that nigga like what's that nigga name in New Orleans? Taysom Hill.
Taysom.
I feel like they put him in the game like Taysom. That's just how I'm remembered in my mind. I could be dead wrong though, but I'm just.
But I got a list of quarterbacks. So really, before Mark Sanchez, they had Brett Favre for that horrible year. But Anyways, they had the quarterbacks since Mark. They've had Mark Sanchez, Geno Smith, Ryan Fitzpatrick,
God.
Josh McCown, Sam Darnold, Zach Wilson, and Aaron Rodgers.
Now to get the fluff out, like, get the fluff, like Josh McCown, get him out of there.
He was only there for a year.
And Fitzpatrick, that was
Fitzpatrick. He did good for he was there 2 years. He was solid. You know how Fitzpatrick was never like amazing, but he would end up having good years randomly.
Oh yeah, he'll always have good years. But I'm going off of like, okay, I could tell like Fitzpatrick was supposed to be a bridge quarterback for whatever they got going on. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, but I'm looking at his stats. In 2015, he led him to a 10-6 record.
Yeah,
he threw 31 touchdowns, had damn near 4,000. He had a good season that year.
No, I think because I'm going off of like, I'll say this. When it comes to Mark Sanchez.
Oh, you're going off of like who was expected to be like their
who was expected
okay, for sure.
So I'm saying Mark Sanchez, Geno, Sam Darnold, Zach Wilson, Aaron Rodgers. That's 5.
They missed on every single one of them. You said rank them?
Rank them 5 right now, nigga. Rank them 5 right now.
Like as far as how they performed on the Jets?
Strictly on the Jets. We were talking strictly as Jets.
I was like, because Geno, he good now. But
he good. And if he didn't get punched in the jaw that one time, who knows how that nigga's career could have panned out? Nobody knows.
Well, Geno, his name isn't Geno. His name is Eugene.
I didn't know that. I don't know why that's funny to me.
I didn't know that.
That nigga name is Eugene.
I clicked on Geno and said Eugene. I was like, who is Eugene?
You think that nigga?
His name is Eugene Cyril Smith III.
God damn, that's an old nigga name.
Yeah.
You think he was called Eugene before he got popped in the mouth? Is that disrespectful to ask?
I don't think they knew his name was Eugene, bro. I thought his name was.
Yeah. I'll name myself Geno too.
Yeah, but
I do that too.
But ranking them on how they performed for the Jets. Okay. I'll take Mark Sanchez.
At the 1 spot?
Yeah.
I think you got to because he went to
they went to the playoffs and all that. Like he wasn't.
No, he went to the playoffs, but he went to the didn't he go to the AFC championship? Was it NFC?
AFC. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he was an AFC championship game. Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to go Mark Sanchez. Then I go Sam Darnold.
The ghost seer at 2 is like that's crazy to think
but
about.
I was looking up Geno, he had really bad stats with them. I'm like,
damn.
It breaks my heart. But yeah, I had to go Mark Sanchez, Sam Darnold. I gotta go Zach Wilson.
Oh fuck.
I'm telling you, bro, Geno did really bad with the Jets, bro. I'm so sorry. It breaks my heart.
Oh shit. Oh
wait. Fuck. No. Mark Sanchez, Sam Darnold, Geno Smith, Zach Wilson.
You switching it?
Yeah, I had to switch it. So Geno, Zach, and then Aaron Rodgers, bro.
Aaron Rodgers is the worst quarterback that they've had, and we are saying some horrendous names to ever put a Jets quarterback jersey on. That just speaks to the volumes of how bad Aaron Rodgers was. Is this based off of expectations, or has he really just truly been that fucking bad?
He's just been that, like, it's a little bit of both, but he's also just been like their winning percentage. They're 3-8 right now, and that was a team that like they shouldn't be. They went and got Devontae Adams. He hasn't really done much for them. They have Garrett Wilson, who's objectively a great receiver. They had not Wilson, but they had Mike Williams. They ended up trading him. Alan Lazard is a solid receiver. He should have good chemistry with Aaron Rodgers. It's not working out. Breece Hall and Braylon Allen, 2 really good running backs. It's not working out with that. Their O-line is very shaky, you shouldn't have a shaky O-line. If you get a 40-year-old quarterback, you should know to build up that O-line. But anyways, and then the defense, which normally their defense was good, now their defense is ass because look, they got rid of Robert Saleh, who was the defensive-minded head coach. Like, it's just been a dumpster fire for them, bro.
It's bad, bro. It's bad. But is it as bad as the other team in New York?
The New York Giants.
My fucking goodness.
I hate the Giants. So, but I still feel sort of bad for. No, I don't. Never mind.
Don't do that.
When I said that, I didn't even feel. I don't feel bad, but I hate the Giants. The Giants are horrible, and it actually makes me sort of happy. It's funny. It's funny how bad they are.
It's fucking comical. It's fucking comical.
And the Giants, if you guys didn't know, they've been starting Daniel Jones. They ended up benching him. And normally, when you bench a starter, they expect to go to the second string, who is Drew Lock, who has had success in the NFL. He's more. I think Drew Lock and Sam Darnold are the same type of nigga, like literally the same person.
Yeah.
And so people thought, okay, Drew Lock, he's going to start. And Drew Lock, like Sam Darnold's having success this season because, he just needs stuff around him. I think Drew Lock is the same. So it was expected they would start Drew Lock. They passed over Drew Lock. And instead they said, you know what? Let's start Tommy DeVito.
Again.
The Italian quarterback that everybody loved last year because he's from New York and Italian and blah 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 and all that Sopranos and stuff like that. Even though he's an objectively bad quarterback, he's not good at playing football. That was evident last year,
right?
But they went ahead and they started him, and they demoted Daniel Jones to the fourth string quarterback. They had him in practice playing safety, just because they needed bodies.
Athletic.
And then all of that happened, and then finally Daniel Jones. It said that he went to management at the Giants, and he asked them to release him, and that's exactly what they did. They cut Daniel Jones in the middle of the season.
Yeah, because
he's a free agent.
Yeah, because why the fuck do you have me playing fucking safety? What
honestly, if I was Daniel Jones and they benched me, if they started Drew Lock, I'd be like, okay, I'm cool with it because he knows Drew Lock is the best quarterback on that roster, and he's just like, okay, cool. It makes sense, I guess. I'm still gonna be like the second string or backup or whatever, but okay, whatever. But you bench me and put in I know I've been playing ass. You put in this trash ass nigga in front of me,
and then
make me fourth string.
And then Drew Lock was like, yeah, this is interesting to say. He did. Drew Lock was just appalled about everything because he thought he's finna get the start.
No, the only reason Drew Lock he signed with him in the only reason he signed with him in the offseason was because he was probably okay, Daniel Jones, he's not going to be that good. He probably won't start the whole season. I'll get a chance to come in here and revive my career, like how Geno Smith ended up reviving his career when he got an opportunity, or something like that.
And he saw it in real time because he was in Seattle with them.
Yeah, he was in Seattle, so he was like, okay, I'll get my opportunity to do that, and he's not getting that opportunity, which is that's messed up to him because he's clearly the best quarterback on that roster, but the Giants are so obviously tanking. The Giants are obviously tanking. I'll be mad too.
That's crazy.
For things to be even funnier, Brian Daboll, a reporter was asking him, and it said Brian Daboll, he admitted that the Giants did not expect Daniel Jones to ask for his release when they shut him down on Monday.
You didn't realize when you decided to
play in his
fucking face because you made the wrong decision, and y'all continue to not take accountability, just like the other debacles that are happening now in your executive organization. Hence, shit like this. Now, backstory. This is Elle Duncan. She has a segment called "Taking the L." Literally,
I like it.
It's a nice concept for people to do that. Here's what she had to say about the Daniel Jones situation.
Formally reserved taking the L for Fridays, but Giants quarterback Daniel Jones just did.
Can you pause it real fast?
Well,
this has nothing to do with anything. It looks like she's wearing a cape, but continue.
No cap.
It looks like she's wearing a cape.
Now realizing that myself. I don't know if that's Is this a part of the fit? Interesting. I'm intrigued.
We made an exception. After being benched this week, Jones took to the podium to say goodbye to the franchise and fans, but with 7 games left in the season.
All right, I wrote something down just to make sure I say it the right way.
I'm sorry. You have to write this down?
All right.
Didn't you go to Duke?
The opportunity to play for the New York Giants was truly a dream come true, and I'm extremely grateful to the Mayor and Tisch families for the chance to play here. The Giants are truly a first-class organization. I have nothing but genuine respect and appreciation for the people who have built it and who helped carry on the tradition. Thank you to all my teammates, coaches, and staff that have done so much for me in the past 6 years. Of course, this season has been disappointing for all. I'm excited for the next opportunity. I know that there's a lot of good football in front of me, and I'm excited about that.
Now, he said this when he got benched. And you're here to tell me that you had no clue this nigga was finna happen. You had no clue. Like, it just blindsided you. Do you hear this nigga?
He is saying this is a goodbye letter to you guys. Literally.
What the fuck are we talking about? This shit happened on Monday. All of a sudden, all right, I had no clue. You did it? All right, bro. I'm gonna continue. God
To all
damn.
the fans, I have deep respect and appreciation for your passion and love for the Giants. The fans are a huge part of what makes playing for the Giants so special.
He's thanking the fans.
Oh my God.
You guys think he had this saved in his notes since like 2020? In all seriousness, DJ, I could have saved you like 90 seconds. A rewrite. Sorry you paid me $180 million for one playoff win, and I look forward to reviving my career as Brock Purdy's backup. The end.
Not a bad length.
Now, this did not fly over well with the New York Giants. So much that they decided to call the ESPN network their goddamn self. They felt so passionately about that. They had real criticisms for L. Duncan. Didn't like it. This nigga right here saying, fire her now. Eat a dick, nigga. What the fuck? Get off dick. What the fuck is you on? So, which now then sparked other controversy. That sparked Stephen A. to go on a little rant on his own.
Because this is a performance-based business. Nobody's talking about your personal life. Nobody's gotten into anything. Your performance was put on public display, and you were 20 games under 500. You have been abhorrent. You have been awful as the quarterback for the New York Giants. And on top of it all, they let go of Saquon Barkley to make sure they took care of you. They gave you the bag instead of him, which is another blemish. But here's the biggest thing, and I'm going to end it by saying this. The New York Giants, respectfully, shut the hell up. Y'all are awful as an organization. You won a Super Bowl in 2017.
Cam is hilarious.
You won a Super Bowl in 2011. Outside of that, since 2011, the Giants have made, that's 13 years, the Giants have made the playoffs twice. They won one playoff game. And you got the nerve to sit up there and put on and call the officers and complain to executives about somebody that went on national television to do their job. Why don't you do your damn job as an organization? Y'all sorry.
Agreed.
Y'all pathetic. The reason why you get away with it is because the Jets have been worse. Because they ain't make the damn playoffs since 2010. And you got the nerve to sit up there and call the network because you want to whine and moan about your ineptitude being put on public display. Well, maybe if you let people watch it for free and then stuff for coming to watch your sorry asses, maybe you would have been in a position to say something, but you didn't. Go to break. Go to break.
First and foremost, I want to say Stephen A. wanted to use the word bitch when he said bitch, moan, and complain. I know he was trying to hold his tongue. I know what he was really trying to say on that. He was trying his best. Second of all, when I thought they were in hell, they just reached Obsidian when we got to the New York Giants. And third, and my final thing, hey, look, Shedeur Sanders, get ready to learn bacon, egg, and cheese, buddy. Good. Get ready to learn bacon, egg, and cheese, my nigga, because you will be a New York Giant. That's all this is telling me.
And you seen they said like the Giants, they put out a statement about the benching of Daniel Jones. And he liked the not tweet, what was it? He liked the Instagram post.
Yeah.
So he's watching. He's watching.
As he should.
Yeah. Probably looking up apartments and all that right now. But the Giants are absolutely terrible. Brings joy to my heart.
My goodness, it's
I do feel bad though for Drew Lock because they
Lock-
hold for sure.
they hold the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
That's pathetic. It's bad, and there's so much that the Giants should be like prioritizing,
Mm-hmm.
and you have instead you're putting energy in the calling a fucking ESPN network. Like, what the fuck are we on?
And you're just wasting a year of so many good players. Like I get Malik Neighbors as a rookie and all that, but you're just gonna have him run because like Tommy DeVito, he's ass. He's not good. So you're just wasting reps with Malik Neighbors with this quarterback who's not gonna be there next year, or he might be there next year, but he's not a quarterback of the future. You got Dexter Lawrence, who's one of the best D tackles in the league. He's in his prime right now. Y'all need to go ahead and trade him because you're not doing shit with them. Y'all got good offensive linemen. I think Andrew Thomas might be hurt, but still, you have that. Like, you're just wasting time, bro. And this, in my opinion, this has to be a ownership decision because there's no way. Like, if a coach did this, I would fire him immediately. Because don't play with me like that. If it was so this has to be like a decision that ownership was cool with as far as putting DeVito in. But it's just like, bro, they deserve all the hate, all the insults, all the whatever they get that comes with this because they're just wasting everybody's time, bro.
And you already wasted money because you already like invested money.
Are you already paying this nigga? Like, bro,
paying this nigga when the whole world told you, nigga, fuck no.
And like the thing, like the real shit that stood out to me the most was Stephen A. He was like, he ain't really touch on it too long, but they got rid of Saquon to make sure that he was straight, bro. Like, what are y'all
fucking crazy?
And Saquon is having the time of his life in Philly. He's so happy. He's so fucking happy.
Nigga out here inventing new fucking moves. Out here doing a reverse hurdle. What the fuck are we doing in your division? Beating your shit in. Pause. Like, what the fuck are we doing, nigga?
Exactly, bro.
And you gaslight your fans and you have brainwashed your fans to start hating on Saquon. No, what the fuck?
It's your fault, you dumbasses.
Your fault, nigga.
That shoot. Want to call ESPN? Stop being mean to me, nigga. You suck. Shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up. Shout out to that white teacher. I forgot. I haven't seen that fucking meme in a minute. Shut the hell up. Damn. Like,
but Jets, Giants, both of y'all are dumpster fires, and both of y'all deserve it. Both of y'all deserve it, bro.
Giants are fucking worse, bro. And that's crazy to say because the Jets had expectations. But for you to not have real expectations and it still looked this fucking bad,
it's sort of impressive.
You gotta. I think there's real effort into sucking this bad. I think you gotta actually try to do that. This is crazy. I didn't even know about the Daniel Jones turning that nigga into a safety for practice. That would have set me the fuck off. Yeah. I don't give a damn how bad I am. You gonna put me at safety? And I'm white? Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, y'all can go die.